play in here, and I love her odds right now as well. This is another great price at 4-1.
Metro Home Building Center starting gate is rolling here for race number 4 from Red Shores in Summerside this afternoon. Back upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron for the race call.
2-year-old trot fillies in the 4th are Defriended, Magian Salsa, Bert's Legacy, Incredible 3, Mile Hill Dream, Along for the Ride. Top of the stretch. Approaching a start. The Ruffin trotting up the rail, Defriended the first one out. Magian Salsa second. Bert's Legacy will be third as they make their way round the turn. To get away fourth, Incredible 3. Now in fifth, Along for the Ride. And the trailer, that is Mile Hill Dream. And off stride as they went to the backstretch, that was Magian Salsa. All alone on the lead, Defriended for Miles Heffernan. Quickly by 6 or 7 open. Second is Bert's Legacy racing from third, Incredible 3, then fourth. That's Along for the Ride. Mile Hill Dream is fifth, and the trailer, Magian Salsa, 30-1. That's a big time opener for a 2-year-old trot filly, and she's loose on the lead here. Defriended. All alone in second is Bert's Legacy. Along for the Ride is picked up third. Mile Hill Dream races from fourth, then in fifth, Magian Salsa, and the trailer after a break, that's Incredible 3. And an eighth of a mile has them strung out in here. At the midway point, Defriended the leader in a minute and 1/5. Incredible fractions as they move round the turn going to the 5/8. It's all Defriended. Second along the rail, Bert's Legacy. Along for the Ride. Trots out of them third, then in fourth, Mile Hill Dream. On the outside fifth, that's Magian Salsa. Off stride at the back, Incredible 3. 3/4 coming next, and all alone at that station is Defriended and Heffernan. Bert's Legacy trots alone second. Along for the Ride third. Up into fourth, Magian Salsa. 3/4 up in 1. 31-4, and she is all over the track record here as she turns on home. Defriended on the lead. Bert's Legacy second. Third is Along for the Ride. Up against the clock here in the PEI Colt Stakes. Defriended and Miles Heffernan Sr. They've gone all the way to win alone. Second is Bert's Legacy. In for third, Along for the Ride. Time for the mile, 2:04.3. New track record. 2-year-old trotting fillies, and they do it in the PEI Colt Stakes. Correction on the mile. They went 2-4-1, and that's eclipsing the track record of once 2:04.3.
So here's the replay, Kurt, for race number 4 this afternoon. PEI Colt Stakes, 2-year-old trotting fillies, and wow, what a performance by Defriended here. And Heffernan sent right down the road. And Kurt, a new trotting record here for 2-year-olds in Summerside.
Head the rail here this afternoon. Heffernan always has his young trotters ready to go, and they can really get off the gate. He must train them maybe behind the gate a bunch of times because they can leave off the gate so well as a young trotter. And this one did it again here this afternoon. 30-1 to the quarter, half in a minute, 1/5. Those are big fractions for 2-year-old trotters, as Vance mentioned. 1:31-4 to the 3/4, and as Vance mentioned, lowering the standard here, 2:04-1, 2 ticks better than, I was just looking up the filly records, Time Warp and Maple Leaf Spirit. They share the track record of 2:04-3, and this filly just lowered it by 2/5 of a second. Impressive performance, and we'll see her back in the Woodmere Standardbreds winner circle in just a moment.
Well, she was a front-end winner in her qualifier in 13 and 2. But Mr. Heffernan had other thoughts on this day at Summerside as he pushed the pedal to the metal today, establishing a new track record for two-year-old trotting fillies. And her name is Defriended. She's going to the winner's circle. Trotting Bay Filly 2 by Amigo Hall. From the Nureyev Dam, Miss Kennedy, a homebred of Jackie Heffernan of Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. Trained by Miles Heffernan Jr., Miles Heffernan Sr. put her on top at every call. Back to the record book she goes for a mile in 2:04. And a 1/5. Defriended in the PEI Colt Stakes with Cam McPhee and Scott Rollison at trackside for the presentations. Now the official results in the fourth race. Defriended the winner, Magian Salsa fourth. Bird's Legacy was second. Incredible 3 sixth. Mild Hill Dream was fifth. Along for the Ride finished third. Fractions of 30 and 1, 1 minute 1. 131 and 4. And that new track record for two-year-old trot fillies now stands at 2:04 and 1.